guess I'm live here. How's it going? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming and stopping by and checking me out. I appreciate all of your support. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna do a full moon reading because it's happening today. So what I'm going to do is start with Aries, and guys are at 105. Okay, so Aries, here's what the internet has to say. It says it's in your 11th house of community and friendship. So Aries are going to be the it person, very magnetic, and people will be drawn to them. That said, if you've been thinking about throwing a social event, networking or otherwise, reach out to your larger community. This is a great time to do it. So that's what it's saying to you. You know, this this new moon is in Aquarius, and it's also a super moon. And it's also the first of 2 moons in the month of 2 full moons in the month of August. So what that means is that it's a rare event when we get 2 full moons in a month, in the same month. So the next one will be called a blue moon, I believe. That's when 2 moons are in the same month, 2 months. So Aquarius is coming out here saying bring love into this situation and luck is on your side, and your hard work is paying off, as well as once in a blue moon. So something cool happening here, possibly starting with this moon, Aries, and then again maybe climaxing at the blue moon, because it's here, believing the impossible. So that will probably be in about 4 weeks. That's just how the moon stuff works, right? So let's see what bring love into this situation. Spirit, let's clarify this for Aries. Bring love into this situation. So remember, it's in your 11th house of community, of friendships, right? So it looks like there's a brand new beginning here. That's the 2 of Cups and the Lovers and the Fool. So Aries, I feel like there's someone, I think you know who they are. Maybe you've known them for a while. Maybe you've been wondering if it's worth it. It is. It is. So if you offer love to this person and just go all in, it's going to work out, especially because of the full moon, right? The full moon energy. Okay, luck is on your side. So there's something maybe that ended, maybe that happened, something transformed, and now all of a sudden there's fairness in it. Luck is on your side. You could be dealing with a fire sign, possibly a Sagittarius, or maybe even a Scorpio with the death card there. But I feel like something that, I don't know, something happened that wasn't fair. It's coming full circle. It's being made right. It's transforming. It could be you. It could be the way you look at things. It could be a person. Your hard work is paying off. Yeah, so the Justice is here, right? So that's what it looks like here too. Luck is on your side, and then the 6 of Pentacles, and then the Justice card, saying like something that seemed like it wasn't fair, something that made you feel like you were being attacked, something that made you feel alone. Like it looks like it went through a lot here. But what's happening? Oh my God, look at that. The Judgment and a Queen of Pentacles. So your hard work is paying off. I do feel like you're making a final decision also. maybe to like listen to your higher self. That's what it looks like. And you're walking straight toward this pentacle energy, king and queen. So you could be with someone with this first card with the Two of Cups and the Lovers, right? Your hard work is paying off. Things are being made fair. Believe in the impossibles. Tell me about the blue moon for Aries spirit. What's going on with the blue moon? So that, like I said, that'll be about 4 weeks from now. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah, there's something new starting. There's a new idea, possibly something that lights you up, something you like doing, you know. Something that makes you, it comes from a heart space too. Tell me more about this. A new beginning. I do see a pregnancy here. Like, I don't know, but I never really noticed that on this card, but there is one. It's on the Queen of Cups, right? So I feel like what is happening is you're having like stability, joy, lots of money, like everything you want here by the time the blue moon gets here. So by the time the second one, the second full moon comes in August, I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're kind of stepping into your power, knowing who you are. There's a lot of growth here in you too. I feel like you've been through a lot, you know, like there's the Nine of Swords here, and I feel like you've been, you know, maybe doing some research, and maybe finding out like how powerful you are, or how powerful you are when you lead with love. That could be it too. So that's what I see coming. So you've got love, you've got balance and equality, equal give and take, right? You're making a final decision because you see the justice, and it's been really a hard road, but you're making it, and you've got these two, King and Queen of Pentacles, you know, and it's led by your very own soul. You know where your soul's leading you out of? This place where you think you're alone and cold, and your soul is just like, come on, we're out of here, because you have to know how powerful you are. So, is that Dan? Hi, Dan. I kind of have my phone on the astrology here. I should probably try and have 2 pages open, huh? But what I'm doing is kind of doing an astrology reading for the full moon. And it looks to me like Aries is awesome. So if you were to bring love into the situation, the love situation, the Lovers and the Two of Cups situation, that thing is working out to the point where I feel like you guys maybe together are doing something financial, you know, and it's working. It's good. It's beautiful. Okay, so let's look at the next. And also, don't forget about that. If you're thinking about having a party or something, do it. Because this moon is in your 11th house of community and friendships. So Taurus is the next. Let's look at the time. 9:19. I'm going to try not to make these last all day long because it's just exhausting, right? So Taurus, this supermoon lights up your 10th house of public image. So you might be making strides in your career right now and getting acknowledgement for it. Success is our birthright, and it's our time for that. It's time for that to be given power for Taurus. Great power with great power comes great responsibility, though. Remember that too, is what they're saying. So it's important that they use their power effectively, because with it being the full moon, lessons will still be coming up. So 10th house of public image. So it looks like you're making some kind of movement in your career. Maybe you're going to be, you know, seen, and who knows? Maybe you get a raise. Maybe It looks to me like sky's the limit. Like it's kind of up to us what we want to do with this energy, you know? It's ours, and I think it's important to know where it's at in your chart. And I feel like when they're talking about Taurus, they're talking really about your ascending sign, right? Because the ascendant is in the first house, and then they start counting from there. So whatever your ascendant is what you should be watching today. You know, your rising sign. Oh, God. Well, I guess you've got a lot going on, Taurus. A win-win forecast. The answers you need are coming, and it's time to take action. So yeah, you're being called to do something. And something's about to, like, blow up in a good way, I feel like. Hi, you guys. I don't have my phone on there. I can't really see you guys talking, but I love you, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm trying to do the astrology, and I have it on my phone. I didn't write it down this time. So we're talking to Taurus, a win-win forecast. Yeah, so it looks like things are being made fair here. I think maybe there's been money problems, but you've got a Libra card here saying, like, it's about ready to be balanced and fair. I do see the Judgment card here, so you're making some kind of decision. I feel like you've gotten clarity on something, like you're clear. This could very well have something to do with work. 3 of Pentacles. This is like someone coming in saying, like, hey, you know what? I really dig what you do. This could be spirit that sent this person to you, you know? This person that's coming in saying, like, I want to collaborate with you. So, got someone coming in to collab. Your answers, the answers you need are coming. Let's clarify that for Taurus spirit. Okay, so the first one's the Hierophant. So it's definitely talking about higher answers, spiritual answers, you know what I mean? I also feel like the way to find those answers with this card is definitely, hi, Free Will, I can see you, hi. Hi, Dan. Anyway, I feel like tapping in, yoga. I don't know if you're going to go to a class, maybe you teach a class, or maybe you're just trying to figure out how to tap in. And that is how you're going to get your answers, is by tapping into spirit, you know. I feel like there's something that's been heavy on your mind that you're, like, about ready to, like, you're ready to, like, not carry it around anymore. You're ready for something new. Page of Pentacles, like there's a new path laid in front of you. Look, there's even a map right in front of him, like in his pathway. So I feel like you're on your way to a new beginning. Maybe a new kind of job, because that's what it was about, right? It's about money. It's about work. And then the 8 of Wands. So I don't know if you're like, maybe when you're tapping in, you're learning something about, like, your powers. You know, your, that's what this card looks like to me. Because she's definitely causing the tornado with her own wand. So she's, like, working with the air. You know, she's making a tornado, right? So I don't know. Maybe this new path is about speaking. You know, because she's working with air, which is really, I mean, it's about our voice, you know. And I've never gotten that message from this card before, so I feel like whatever this is, you know, it has something to do with about speaking your truth. And it could be about that heavy load, that burden that you've been carrying around. It's time to take action is the 3rd card for your tarot. I see a brand new love here with the Ace of Cups. I love the Ace of Cups, and it could be like a romantic relationship, right? But it could also be you just, like, looking at yourself differently, loving yourself more, you know. And I really do like the meaning of that for the Ace of Cups, because I feel like all of us could love ourselves just a little bit more. You know, we still have all this old stuff in the back of our mind from when we were kids or whatever, where we still have doubts. And so I feel like it's time to take action. Ace of Cups. Put that love all over you. That's what your soul wants to do. 0 card, the Fool. And I do see that as your soul going, yay, you picked me, you listened, you're finally letting me do the lead. We're going to go somewhere great. Want to know where? Here, 10 of Pentacles. It's time to take action. So, that's what I see for you, and this is really a beautiful message. This energy is huge for you. You know, it's huge for your work. It's huge for whatever you planned, you know what I mean? You're causing it to happen your very own self, because you're tapping in and learning how, you know, in this whole middle pile, right? You're talking about whatever it is that weighs you down, about the new path that you're starting, and then you just work with spirit and make it happen. So that is what I see for you, Taurus. That's a beautiful message. Let's see here. Let's see the time. 1647 is Gemini. Okay, Gemini. It's in your 9th house. And that's the house of adventure, higher learning and growth. You might very well, let's see, it's time for you to explore and learn under this moon. So don't shy away from opportunities to spread your wings. If a Gemini has an itch to travel somewhere, which they always do, don't hesitate. Book the flight, because it's on purpose and it's meant to feed your curiosity. 9th house of adventure and learning. Yeah. 9th house for Gemini. House of adventure. Spirits, thank you so much for your messages today. Can you please help me give a clear, accurate message for the sign of Gemini? Work through your fears, Scorpio card. You are good enough, and it's time to take action. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling like you guys have a little bit of a, I'm going to grab a different deck. I like to switch decks out for clarifying. I think that in the middle here, you are good enough. I feel like that's a card saying, like, maybe you don't 100% understand that you're good enough. Maybe you feel like there's something wrong with you, you don't have enough to offer, you can't move forward. And then that fear card is first. So work through your fears. Tell me, Spirit, what's going on with Gemini? This would be rising, Gemini risings. Okay, yeah, so you could be at a crossroads, like, which way do I go? You feel a little discombobulated, a little bit separated. Maybe you're going through an ascension. You're getting new ideas, intuitive hits from Spirit about work. Okay, but you do have something hanging on, right? The Devil and the 9 of Wands. Now, the Devil could be, you know, like, it can be all kinds of things. Fear, anxiety, human stuff, temptations. What it is it's something that's, I think it's the 9 of Wands. And I think that the 9 of Wands is really about having a guard up and not, like, wanting to do anything different, right? Like, you're scared. But you're at this with this too. It's like you get to make a choice right now. You know what I mean? It's a crossroads. What way do you go? Your life's going to be different no matter whichever one you choose, you know? So I think you've got a lot of fear, and maybe you don't want to go forward anywhere. You're behind this fence, right? And it's stopping you from growing. This fear or whatever it is. It could be an addiction, it could be a codependent relationship, it could be false things that you tell yourself or that other people told you and you believe it. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I think. Because the next card is you are good enough. So I feel like you have this opportunity, these new ideas coming in, but you're scared to work on it. You're scared to go forward with it. You're just like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to change. I'm scared. Tell me what's holding them back with this you are good enough, Spirit. Clarify that for Gemini. What are they scared of? They're scared of the Seven of Swords. I don't blame you. It's a fucked up card. So, I mean, this is a fear of going toward anything, you know, like I feel like you've had with the Nine of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords kind of like hanging out here. I feel like you're scared to move forward because of people, like in the past maybe have wronged you, stole from you. I'm not sure, but there's something stopping you from moving forward, you know, and it's the Seven of Swords. Let's clarify that. Seven of Swords. What exactly is it for Gemini? Oh. Yeah. It's the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. So I feel like whatever this Seven of Swords was, so let's talk about it. It could be like something, it's what this card looks like is it's something that disrupted your home, you know, and it could be stealing, it could be lying, it could be a death, it could be somebody cheating or leaving or whatever. And I think that has affected you, and to the point where that's why you're at this Nine of Wands. Like you're so scared to like do anything again, like maybe start something new. It looks to me like it's about work. What is this adventure? It's adventure. That's what this is about, the new moon or the full moon. So it looks to me like you're scared to even move, like you're just stuck. And here's the next card is the Queen of Swords, which is you, Gemini. And this is about being logical. It's about making a decision without your emotions, you know, like what is best for me? What is the best thing in this situation, you know? And it's about cutting out things that don't serve you anymore. You know what I mean? Like things that just aren't growing you spiritually. Like this Nine of Pentacles or feeling, or this Nine of Swords, I mean, like the Nightmare card, right? And the Seven of Swords. Like you're just stuck in that. And Spirit is saying like, you know, if you could take your emotions out for a minute, then you can cut out whatever doesn't serve you. I feel like there could be some people coming in that are offering you something. I feel like you've got a lot of choices here, like what to do. One of them could be a soul friend relationship, Two of Cups, right? And you are overthinking it. You might feel like you're not good enough for this person that's coming in. Could be a Virgo. Hi.
Hi.
I can't, I'm waiting for a package and I have to sign for it at 1. So is she coming to pick you up?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably not, unless it comes like at 1:30 or something, then I will, you know. Thank you, have fun, I love you. Okay, it's time to take action. This is an Aries card. So I feel like what needs to happen is you kind of need to like let some stuff go. 5 of Cups. What is it that hurts you? You know, it's obviously this Seven of Swords, whatever that is for you. And then you make a decision. Again, you're kind of at this crossroads, right? But this is a Two of Wands saying like, the deciding factor in the Two of Wands is what's best for me. Like, I know people think that's fucking selfish, but it's not. Like, you're being asked to do some stuff, like make a decision. First of all, let go of what's hurting you. And second of all, make a decision that's best for you. Like, what is the best thing I could possibly do for myself right now? And there's the answer. Jump. It's jump. It's go. Go toward the new thing. It's time. Ooh, I'm getting chills. That's real. It's time. You have a new opportunity. Don't let this fear hold you back, man. Oh, yeah. The Fool. Look what's next. The Death and Rebirth card. Some kind of transformation happening. You're falling into the transformation. I think that you're choosing to follow your soul here instead of your human being, right? About some kind of heartbreak with a King of Wands. So I don't know what that means for you, but that's what came out. It's time to take action. Aries, and this is definitely an Aries card, right? We've got a lot of Aries and Scorpio on here. Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, lots of it. So that's definitely showing up. So tell me, what is Gemini like? Do you have any advice? Okay, you're going to be successful. It's coming. Oh, wow. Okay. So whoever this Two of Cups is that's coming in, like, you're scared to death of this new thing. It's a relationship. It's a friendship, something. But I think you're afraid of it. It could very well have something to do with your work. But I feel like you guys are stuck. Like, stuck in something, with something, like an idea about yourself or something that makes you feel like you're just not good enough to have whatever it is that this Two of Cups is offering you, right? Well, here's what Spirit says. It says that it's going to be successful. It's just about divine timing, Three of Wands. But it's a 10 of Cups. So I don't know if you guys are dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio or a Virgo, but I feel like if you were, it's very possible that, or it's very possible that it's a new person too coming in, but you're scared from a past relationship. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's either the old one coming back or it's a new one. There's no Six of Cups here, so it's not telling me it's an old person. It's just that you've been carrying it around for a long time. You know? I mean, you're scared. It's got you completely stuck right where you are. It's like you don't want to even move. I'm just going to grab this Yin Yang card deck and get some advice. I know I haven't done this yet, but I should have. So let's see what the advice is for Gemini. Tell me what the advice is for Gemini, how to work through this. It looks like difficult. Okay. Gratitude and staying in the present. Very good advice. It's the thing that raises our vibe, and it also changes everything about us, right? Summer growth. Lots of growth happening this summer. Just stay in the moment and be happy for all of it. Because this new thing coming is hot. More fire. New beginnings. So here comes all that fire again. So it's either Aries or it's really passionate, right? But this is what it's saying, like someone's coming in, you're really attracted to them, and it's a renewal. So it could be someone from the past, like a renewal of a spark, and then a brand new beginning. It's different. It's different. It's one that where you have courage, and it all starts because you're kind of staying in the present moment, being grateful for what you have, being grateful for what's right in front of you. And then you start, when you're in that gratitude thing, all of this negative stuff disappears because we're not thinking like that. You know what I mean? It really does change things if you just stay like grateful for what you have instead of worrying about whatever left, right? Let's see, Gemini 3017 for Cancer. All right, so let's see here for Cancer. All right, so Cancer, it's in your 8th house of death and rebirth, mystery and regeneration. This transformation that you're going through is meant to liberate you. And while transformation can be emotional, it's important for Cancers not to get bogged down by their emotions and allow their emotions to be a superpower that moves them into new, potent states of being. Don't be afraid of being yourself, especially in intimate relationships. Okay, so it's in your transformation house, 8th house, death and transformation. That's where my sun and moon is. Sun, moon, and Mercury, all in the 8th house. Okay, death and rebirth, mystery and regeneration. Well, no wonder I've had such a crazy life. My sun and moon are in the house. Okay, so let's see Cancer. A win-win forecast, balance, spirituality and practicality, and then believe in the impossible, the blue moon. So that came out for Aries too, and the blue moon, there is a blue moon this month. The blue moon is when you have 2 full moons in the same month, and it's coming. So I'm just guessing 4 weeks from now. Okay, a win-win forecast. Let's check for Cancer what this is. This is a Libra. So you've got Libra and Pisces on the table. So maybe that means something to you guys, it may or may not. A win-win forecast. So tell me what they're winning at here. Okay, so there's a new path that you're going down, Page of Wands. I think it's one that you love. I think it's something that you're doing, leading with love, right? I see a lot of growth happening. Somebody could be having a baby. And then 10 of Cups. A win-win forecast. So if there's someone out there having a baby, it definitely looks like that. It's going to be a winner. Full moon in Libra. That's the card we're clarifying. It is a new path, but it's one that brings love to you. And it does make you emotional. It is a gift. You feel it. And it's beautiful. 10 of Cups. That's pretty good. Tell me about balancing the spirituality and the practicality. Okay, so you've got a Libra here trying to find balance about what you want and what to choose. You have a lot of choices. Let's clarify the 7 of Cups. What are they choosing? What's the choices about? Okay. Ooh, could be about love. Cancer, you're here with the moon. I think you're trying to figure out what you want. And you're confused about it. There could be an Emperor coming in, or else you're getting the Emperor energy. And then you have to make a choice. This could be like 6 of Pentacles. It is something that's fair. It's the Lovers, too. So, this is just about finding balance. I think you're confused about it. And I think they're kind of saying, like, you know, you have access to the Emperor energy. So, when you're in the Emperor energy, like, you can manifest what you want. So maybe you're not 100% sure on what it is you do want, right? But I feel like there's someone coming in that could be a very good connection for you. Could be a lover, it could be a soul friend, but I feel like it's really equal give and take, you know, with the Six of Pentacles here. It's like everybody's satisfied in this relationship. Tell me about believing the impossible with the blue moon. Believe in the impossible. Okay, Ten of Swords. Weren't you in the eighth house, right? The moon was in the 8th house. And here is the death and rebirth card, like the 7 of Swords. Like, you're not dead yet. Maybe you felt like it in the past. Like, maybe somebody did something to you, right? And then they kind of ran off like a shisty person. Maybe there was some kind of fight. Maybe someone was acting childish, or this could have been a fight with your child, right? And maybe you're just like, I don't know what to do here. Well, Spirit is saying, like, it's going to be okay. Like, it really is. Like, it probably needed to happen, this transformation, right? I know it feels like you've been crying about it, like it was really hard, but at the same time, I feel like you're talking to Spirit, you're finding your strength, you're trying to balance yourself out and find that. You're going to find it. 10 of Pentacles, you know? And yeah, and then there's the Empress. Wow, this is good. Wow, 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 wow. Believe in the impossible, Cancer. Because you go from being sad, 5 of Cups, you lost something, to the Hierophant, realizing like, wow, whatever that you did lost was a learning experience for me, and I learned so much about how much I love, about how deep my love goes. I've learned so much. And it gives you strength. Like, you realize what your power is. You do. And sometimes the Strength card talks about, like, having the power to hold back. So you could be doing that, too. I do feel like you're doing a lot of balancing. This is the Temperance card. And so I feel like, you know, you're manifesting, you're talking to Spirit, and also I feel like you're trying to change the energy from that 5 of Cups, you know? That 5 of Cups, because you want more. You want 10 of Pentacles, it's right here. And here's your card. That's you going right toward the 10 of Pentacles, because you have this great idea, some kind of new idea. This could be about the Lover that we saw over here. It could be like a new opportunity, but it looks to me like it's more about Pentacles. It's about work. It's about a project. It's about a passion, you know? So this could also mean, like, you have this passion project, you've had it since you were a child, and you've kind of put it away. Like, you argue with yourself, like, I mean, is anybody even going to like this? You know, and so you feel sad, and maybe you just have let it go, but then all of a sudden it comes out. Look at who's here, the Empress. So on your spread here, Cancer, okay, and then the Wheel of Fortune, and then the fucking 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So, and here's the Hermit card. So I feel like there's something that was dead and gone, like whether it's a person, or whether it's a passion project, like I said, right? I feel like you really have all the energy to do whatever you want here. You have the Emperor, the Empress, the 2 of Cups, the Lovers, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is a beautiful reading. So I feel like your month of August with the full moons, like, you know, because there's going to be 2 of them. I just feel like there's so much growth and changing for you. If this is you going through all of these energies, transforming, becoming the emperor of your own life, making big decisions, you know. I also see another pregnant person here too, so I don't know what's going on with that. Is there a lot of people having babies, or? But anyway, I feel like the blue moon thing is going to be huge, and that's like in about 4 weeks. So, wow, this is super good. So you're balancing, you're learning new things, new stuff is starting to happen. That's beautiful. I do see a transformation happening too, Leo. Let's see. 43. Leo is next. Okay, let's see what Leo's got. Your closest relationships will likely be highlighted under these moonbeams, Leo, as it falls in your 7th house. If you're already in a healthy relationship, you may find deeper ways to connect. But those that need to separate will now make those final acts of detachment, and it will be very swift, because most of the work for those relationships that need separation during the full moon have already happened. So now it's just about making the last final cut. Wow. 7th house of partnership. Okay, angels, spirits, guides, let's try and figure out what that's all about. This would be Leo. Remember, it's your ascendant with these houses. So you start with whatever your rising sign is, and that's what you need to watch, is the rising. Because that's what would be applicable to you, like for as far as the house goes, right? End of a tough cycle approaches, Leo. So something's changing. What do you need to release? And luck is on your side. I think something big's happening, because at the bottom of the deck I see take time to breathe out. So some of you might be holding your breath, is what it looks like. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Let's see what's ending here. Tell me what about this is for Leo spirit. 5 of Cups. Yeah, so you're letting go of something that's been hurting you. You're just letting it go. After overthinking it. Maybe that's what you're letting go of, is the overthinking. That 8 of Swords can be like, it's just honestly to me what the 8 of Swords looks like is a lie that you've been told, and you just can't let it go. That's changing really quick, because there's something, like it's just, your whole world is changing here with the 6 of Wands. I mean, yeah, is it the 6 of Wands? Yeah, it is. And the Knight of Swords is saying it's coming really swiftly. It's making a huge change for you. So, sometimes when we're stuck in some shit place, like the 8 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, Spirit will change something. And that's why the Knight of Swords comes running in, because it's like telling me, like, Spirit is just changing the whole situation so you can see yourself different. And I feel like, you're winning here. You're winning, you're on a stage, you could be famous, get famous, or get noticed through work or something, right? Yeah, and there's a big transformation coming. So I feel like this, whatever this is, you being in the spotlight, is changing everything. I mean, you start down a whole new path, and you're shedding like all the old icky beliefs with the Death card, right? You're just like done. You're like, none of this shit even works for me anymore. It's not even true. What do you need to release, Leo? What does Leo need to release here? This is your 7th house of partnerships, Leo. Okay. So, confusion, and I feel like you are healing, but there's confusion with it, What do you need to release? The confusion? About something that maybe wasn't fair. 6 of Pentacles, like there wasn't equal give and take, maybe. Justice coming out. So, I feel like, sometimes, yeah, I feel like another transformation card. So, you're kind of like walking toward the light 2 times here. This is how you release it, is by going ahead and doing you know, shedding of the old beliefs and walking toward the light, and that's what brings you balance. You know, a lot of times too, I feel like, you know, when we think things aren't fair, you know what I mean? Like, you know, in our life, like, let's go back to childhood. Every single family, you know, I mean, have you ever done any research on, like, first kid, second kid, third kid, and how they're all kind of like, they all kind of go through the same sort of stuff? And sometimes if you can, like, release something, it changes everything, because you're like, when you look at it from everybody's perspective, right? Everybody in your family, your mom, your dad, your other siblings, you know, how do they all see it? And I feel like sometimes transformation is just that. You know, it's just looking at it from other perspectives and realizing, like, man, I just saw it from my own perspective. You know, I didn't see it from my mom's. I didn't see it from my mom's. Anyway, I kind of feel like you're just working that out in your head. You're working it out. Like, I don't know that anything really changes except for you. Like, there's the World card. It's almost like, you know, you're just walking away and you're walking into a new timeline here. What do you need to release? It's something that hurt you, and I'm pretty sure it's an old thing. But it's in your house of partnerships, so it could be about relationships. Maybe a cycle you've been in and you're sick of it. You know, like, I've always been with people who didn't love me the way I needed them to, or whatever. You know, like, it could be a cycle like that. Like, you kind of see some kind of parallel between, like, maybe the way you were raised and the way you were raised to believe about yourself, right? Or you, whatever. I just feel like that's kind of leaving, and Spirit is just kind of like handing you, like, this new timeline. Luck is on your side. So what's happening is you're transmuting energy, getting balanced here with the Temperance card. I also see you very protected there. I don't know if you guys can see that angel around that guy, but I always feel like it's a very important piece to that card, you know, and it's about balancing your both sides, your human and your light. And that's what you're deciding to do, and that's what's going to happen, because luck is on your side here. So tell me how you're going to do that, Spirit. How are you going to help them with this temperance and this balance? And what exactly is happening? Tapping in, leading with love, you know, coming from a heart space. And it's about the Seven of Swords. That's what you're talking to Spirit about. Like, what, you know, like, what the hell happened to this? I think you're contemplating about something. It could be like someone that you've already been with and there was a tower moment, but I feel like it's going to work out. Luck is on your side here. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Knight of Cups, and then you got the 10. So I feel like, you know, you're talking to Spirit here in this King of Cups energy about the way things have always been. Like, why do they always end up in a tower? Why do we always end up, you know, fighting, or somebody running off and fucking me over, right? Luck is on your side. There's a new offer of love coming, and it's going to be 10 Cups. This could be somebody that you know, or it could be somebody new. Let's see, we got Capricorn and Sag up in the top. We got definitely Scorpio here a couple of times. We've got Aries. We've got Libra. I think that's what we have here. And this is a good reading. It's almost like, you know, there's this transformation that happens. You step into this new, when I'm looking across the bottom here, all the cards, it's like you're walking into this new love, and it's just 10 Cups. It's about a transformation. It's about falling all in. It seems like things are looking up for you, Leo. So, lots of relationships for you is looking pretty dang good. Kind of doesn't surprise me. You got a lot of stuff in your, you got Venus in your sign this month. Right now, I think it's retrograding. Let's see. Okay, Virgo is next. Let's see what your message is, right? Alright, Virgo. This full moon lands in your 6th house of self-care, routines, and organization. And the 6th house happens to be associated with your sign, so you should feel right at home. It's time for Virgos to do what they do best, which is taking care of themselves, focusing on their health, and making sure they're good. Perhaps you spend this moon reevaluating your daily routine and seeing where it can be improved so that you can be taken better care of yourself. So this is about you, Virgo. This one. So if you're a Virgo rising, this is about loving you. It's time to start taking better care of yourself. For the full moon in Aquarius, Virgo messages, please, Spirit. Have faith in your dreams, a time to give rather than take, and what do you need to release? And so you're dealing with your own moon here with the time to give rather than take. So this is your 6th house of self-care. Have faith in your dreams. Spirit, what's going on with Virgo here? With the full moon today. Tell me what's happening with Virgo. Have faith in your dreams. I feel like I'm wondering if you want to start something brand new, Page of Pentacles. I feel like maybe some of you have the dream to be famous, you want to be successful, right? But for some reason you kind of don't, I think you feel like you don't deserve it maybe, or you don't think it's real, you know, you don't think it could really happen maybe. I feel like you're clinging to something here. Clinging to like old ideas. Yeah, and it's time to like let that go with the 10 of Swords. Like walk into the light, let it go. You have a brand new cycle beginning with the World card. Tell me what's on the other side of the World card. What are they walking into? What does that look like? Okay, it looks like Four of Pentacles, like a happy, stable home with somebody that you know. It could be like with your family, even with your children, something like that. I feel like stability, and look at that. You've got 2 queens here, so Pentacles and Wands. So you're very confident here. And maybe even like learning new gifts as well. Have faith in your dreams. No matter what they are, they're going to work out is what it's saying. Like, just have faith in it. You know, having faith that what you want can happen, and it will. I feel like you're gaining confidence here. Time to give rather than take. Tell me what that's about for Virgo. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. Let's see if we can get more than that. I don't know what happened here. I have my cards upside down. It's time to give rather than take. So I feel like you're kind of like feeling like you don't want to make a decision about something. I also feel like there's something bothering you, like it's a time to give rather than take. It looks like somebody hurt you. They did something that hurts you, right? And it makes you feel kind of like you don't know what to do, right? But I do feel like Spirit is giving you some kind of new idea, like third eye idea. It could be like it's a passion idea, right? I feel like it's aligned with your soul, and I think that's honestly what takes you to the next level. Give me more on that. What is it? King of Cups. I kind of feel like there's a big change in you here with this time to give rather than take. Because I see the King of Cups here, so I feel like your heart's bursting there with love. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. But, Virgo, I feel like this card is talking about it's time to give love. You know? Like having that be just your way. That's what's going to get you through to the next place. What do you need to release? Tell me what Virgo needs to release here, Spirit. What's Virgo trying to release? Okay. Maybe some kind of somebody that wasn't fair. I feel like you kind of have a block around yourself, like you feel like you have to protect yourself here. What do you need to release? Spirit is saying like it was some kind of injustice, is what I think. And I think Spirit, it's been very emotional. You've got 3 queens here, so I feel like you're being introduced to the Empress energy, and I see her. I actually see her peeking out right here. So, I feel like you're just being introduced to that energy through this moon phase. I feel like there's someone coming back from your past, you know? Someone that offers you stability and love. I think there's a lot of passion. You do have a King and Queen of Cups here, which could be talking about a love relationship. And like maybe that's what you need to give rather than taking, you know? Tell me more here about what you need to release. I feel like what you need to release is just the idea that someone screwed you over. And I don't know, yeah, a lot of pain involved. But I feel like that's what's transforming. Like if you could release the idea, you know, that this was the worst thing that could have ever happened to you, you know? I think if you can release that, you'll be good. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Let's see. Libra is next. Let's 59. Alright, Libra. Feeling flirty? As the supermoon lights up your 5th house of fertility, expression, and creativity, you're able to create in various forms will be heightened. You already have a knack for beauty and a creative eye, so this is a time to intentionally put that to use and allow it to guide you. She adds that the 5th house In the 5th house, this moon will make you shine and bring out your inner happiness, which is important, given that you are typically a social creature focused on others. So, it's really important to use this time to reflect on what makes them happy and tap into that. Okay. 5th house of fertility, expression, creativity. Well, that's a fun place to have the moon, huh? Let's see here. Okay. So Libra. 5th house. 5th house for Libra. Let's see what's happening. Take time to breathe out. Your hard work is paying off. And confidence is your key. Okay. So Libra. Take time to breathe out. Your hard work is paying off, and confidence is your key. And the cards showing themselves is Capricorn and Leo so far. So let's see. Take time to breathe out. Spirit, what's happening here? So there's been some kind of an ending. You're healing up from it. And then a new path is beginning, but you're still hurt. You still feel 3 of Swords. I feel like there's a message here talking about a journal. So maybe some of you need to write about this. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting that message. And I think if you are going to choose to write about it, like the Hangman is here. And I feel like maybe try and look at it. Like, maybe you write down how you feel about it. Then maybe write down how someone else might see it, like someone else that's involved. Because it's a heartbreak, right? It's a heartbreak, and I feel like, something ended and you're just like, stuck in this new life, and the heartbreak is like stopping you from moving forward. I think what you're doing is transmuting energy, and it does take time. But this card is saying take time to breathe out. So do breathing. Please practice your breathing. So when you're writing in your journal, if you choose to do so, I feel like try and write it from different people's perspective. Do some breathing, talk to spirit, ask your question, and wait for the answer, and then write. How does this person feel? I wonder how it looks from their perspective, and you think about who they are as a person. Who knows what your spirit will lead you to do? But like, I really am getting like strong, like, just do it. Please, just do it. Write it out. Write about it. Write about the heartbreak. Write about the healing. Write about the stuckness. And write about all the other people involved in it, And I feel like it's going to help you transmute the energy from just pain into something else. Love, wish fulfillment, bottom of the deck. So I think, maybe even just self-love. Your hard work is paying off. Let's see. Let's get some cards on that, Spirit. Tell me what their hard work is paying off for Libra. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Your hard work is paying off. So, I don't know. Are you guys getting a new house? Man, you're getting success. It's all about your work here. It's all about what kind of work do you do? opportunities coming. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of equal give and take here with the Six of Pentacles. I think you're getting clear on maybe something that wasn't fair becoming fair. The Lovers is here. You know how 666 on the table. So I feel like you could be dealing with some kind of karmic situation, some kind of plan. It looks difficult. It looks like a very difficult past. There's a lot of major arcana here, and there's a lot of sixes. And sixes usually are about karma, you know, like a plan that you have. I just see karma, well, I see it as cause and effect, but I also see it as like a plan that you had with someone. A soul plan, you know, like, okay. So this could be about your hard work is paying off. I feel like maybe some of you are getting a raise, like in your work. Maybe you're becoming a boss. Maybe you're starting your own business. It's going to bring stability, a bunch of new opportunities, and possibly love. So whatever you're working on over here, like with this, you know, 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the Fool, the Hanged Man, and Temperance. And the first, it's time to breathe, take time to breathe out is that one. So I feel like life's been kind of shitty. There's something about this moon that's going to help your energy, but, you know, you have to be on board with it too. I forgot what it said. Let me see. Let's see here. Where's it at? 5th house of fertility, expression, and creativity. So, you know, that journal that I was talking about makes a lot of sense. You know, like maybe that's the creativity part of you. Like, I don't know if you write, but I feel like Spirit's asking you, please do it. Because I think when you write it out, especially from different perspectives, I think it kind of opens something up. Like, it changes the way you see things and do things and feel. And then there's a whole bunch of new opportunities coming, you know, like Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. So confidence is your key here to success, is what we're clarifying. And I feel like, you know, some of you are like maybe tempted to like walk away from a situation, but like maybe you're just too sad still. But I think that's why they're telling us about that. You know, like write about this and like get that out, get out your truth, even if it's just on paper. But it could make you successful and famous too. You know what I mean? Because like you're working on it over here, and then it's saying your hard work is paying off. So I don't know what you do, but something beautiful is coming. Justice is coming in here. Confidence is your key with this Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and King of Cups, and the Justice card. So I feel like, Libra, I feel like you're walking down a new path and very confident. I do feel like you're leading with love. I feel like there could be someone coming in that is your, you know, like a soulmate, a special soulmate, you know. I also feel like, it looks to me like you have this new path, like, you have this new path, and it could be about travel, but it's definitely like to a whole new timeline, you know, one where I think you're pretty stable, solid, and grounded in your own self. Like, you're okay money-wise, you're very intelligent, you're fair, and you're leading with love. But you do have a little tiny bit of fear here, you know? Like, you have all this cool stuff coming in, but then you've got this I don't know, like, I'm kind of scared to move forward. I'm kind of scared of what people are going to say. So, you've got to be real confident. You know what I mean? Like, maybe let's just go with the book theme. It could be anything, but there is a journal, a flat-out journal on this bed with the 3 of Swords. So it's kind of like saying, like, you need to write about this in order to free yourself, you know, from it. Like, you're holding it all in, and you need to write it all out. All the possibilities, you know. And then I think, like, there's this Emperor energy coming in. And you have the ability to change your whole path here. Every single, you've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So you've got 3 brand new beginnings coming. Kind of like when you work through this, I don't know. I think something happened that wasn't fair. But I think you're going to do something with that information, like even write about it, publish it maybe. And something is changing because of it. So just be confident in your own feelings, the way you feel about things. I think it's important for you to kind of like look at that and really look at it on paper. So that's what I see for you, Libra. 5th house, expression, creativity. Like, I mean, maybe you even write a poem about it or something, you know? Writing poems are amazing. You know, when you can make words rhyme, it feels kind of good, like to read it back to yourself, you know? Alright, so let's see who is next is Scorpio. And 1, 12, 3, 7. Alright, so Scorpio, yours moon, this moon is going to be in your 4th house of family, foundations, and home. You're already an extremely loyal sign, and this lunation has you focusing on family, looking inward, and spending time at home even more. Given that this moon is in Aquarius, a sign all about innovation and radical change, whatever changes are happening at home, they need your utmost attention right now. So that's what the moon is doing for you. It's in your home. It's in your house of home and family. So maybe there's some big changes. Let's ask Spirit to clarify this with the tarot and moon deck. Tell me about Scorpio and the full moon. It's time to release negativity. That's your own card, Scorpio. There's a new start coming with the new moon, and adjustments are required. So, yeah, it looks like you're releasing something, and there's some adjustments happening, and a new start, all of them. That's pretty cool. And it's all about your home. So, if you have a Scorpio rising, it's in your house of home. Okay, well, let's ask spirits, angels, guides. Tell me what they're needing to release. So you have there's your card again. You're just coming out like strong in your own reading. Like, yep, it's time for me to let go of something negative and reach toward the light. It's happening really quick. It's going to make a big change in your life when you do. When you let go of whatever this is. It could be a past belief about yourself. Tell me what Scorpio is letting go of. Okay. Maybe 7 of Cups, confusion. You know, maybe you're finally making a decision, because it looks like 7 of Cups is about having a lot of options. You know, it is. Like, should I go here? Should I go there? Should I go, this is where I was before. There's a snake there. Not all the choices are great. You know, some of them are bad, you know, and you're kind of like remembering that. What you really want is the 4 of Wands. You want to be happy, stable, solid. You want somebody that thinks like you, loves like you, and it, you know, matches your energy, right? And I feel like when you release the negativity you have attached to, I think what you have a negativity attached to, maybe making the choice or going through into a new timeline, because that's what you're choosing. You know, you're there looking at it like, it almost looks like you're looking like, should I go back here? It was kind of shady. There was a snake right there. Or should I try something new? I think you're a little bit confused, but I feel like the Eight of Wands is here to support you. I think it's time that you do what's best for you, the star. This is about healing, but it's also about wish fulfillment. So let me see what the new start is, because you've got it over here with the World card. You're stepping through into a new cycle. What's the new cycle look for Scorpio? Okay. There's a new start coming, but you're kind of like reluctant. Could be dealing with a Libra. The Justice card is here. There's the Six of Swords, Spirit. I feel like you're being moved out of the toxicity, like maybe like the toxicity of whatever it is you're trying to let go of here. I think it's emotional. And I think you're... Tell me what the Devil card is for Scorpio. What is it? What's the Devil card for Scorpio? It's fear. So I feel like you have been in some kind of stagnant energy, and I just feel like it's possible that, you know, you're having a hard time even making a choice. You know, you're sort of like stuck looking at something in the past. Yeah, it was like Seven of Swords. Like maybe it's just like a whole life long of the same pattern, and you're like, I don't know about this. You know, like, and it's about your home, right? So the moon. So maybe it's something that happened like starting when you were a little kid. You still have a boundary up around yourself. It's like you don't let anyone really very close to you. And it's stopping you from a lot. It's stopping you from a lot. Love, balance, enlightenment, moving forward. It's stopping you, the fear is. It's like you're just stuck right there. This is a really negative. So this card is saying like that all that shit is stopping. Like, it's time. That's what this moon is going to do. It's like it's getting rid of this devil energy. It's getting rid of the Four of Swords, where you're healing. You're like, you're done healing here. There's a new start coming, and I guess you get to choose what you want to do with it, you know. This is about your family, so could be very old beliefs that you have about yourself. And maybe they just suddenly disappear, and you don't feel that way anymore. Maybe one person says one thing to you, and you're like, God, you're right. Adjustments are required. Tell me what that is. So you've got like an Ace of Wands, a new passionate beginning. This could be about a new idea. It could be something that you got while speaking with Spirit in the hermit mode, right? I think you've been a little bit emotional. Could be dealing with a Cancer. But whatever this idea is, it's successful. So if you've got some kind of new epiphany about anything creative or anything at all, whatever Spirit's talking to you about in that card, I feel like you can manifest it. I feel like what you're trying to manifest is your wish fulfillment, balance, and success. You've got 2 sixes here, so maybe you've been involved in karmic relationships, you know, and maybe it's been emotional and drudgery, you know. But I feel like there's, you know, a lover coming in. It's the lover, so it looks to me like this person coming in is your wish fulfillment. I feel like, you know, that you're kind of torn between these two things because of the broken heart. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like, man, you're going to have to let that go and focus on what you do have, because what you have is abundance and 10 of Pentacles coming, like once you do. Adjustments are required, but like this new person is your wish fulfillment. They are the major arcana lover card. They are 10 of Pentacles and they're the sun. Could be dealing with Leo even, with that sun card there. But basically what I feel like is the two of you together are like a 10 of Pentacles sitch. So you might want to, you know, think about that. I'm trying to move these cards because I don't know. I must have shuffled it backwards or something. Okay. So that's what I see for you. I feel like singing that song. Follow, follow the sun. Which way the wind blows. Do you know that song by Xavier Rudd? Love him. Okay, Sagittarius is next. Let's see what they've got. 121, 122 basically, right? Alright, Sagittarius, let's see what this is. Okay, under this supermoon, which lands in your 3rd house of communication and local community, a good question to ask yourself is how you can communicate more effectively. Essentially, she explains, it's like you have the mic under the full moon. So it's time to share ideas and thoughts, and also share things you've needed to say to loved ones. Just let it out. Let it flow. That's good. 3rd house of communication and local community. So this is about your speaking your truth and stuff. I love it when the moon lands in that house. It's hard to speak, isn't it? Like about stuff that really hurts you. Okay, so let's check on Sagittarius spirits, angels, guides. Thank you for everything today. Expect powerful change, a win-win forecast, and a personal issue reaches resolution under your house of communication. Expect powerful change when you start to speak, right? So you got Libra and Cancer here on the table so far. Let's see what's going on for Sag rising. Expect powerful change. So it looks like, Sag, you've been sad about something, or worried about something, guarding yourself about something. And you're feeling a little bit unbalanced. I think you're confused about what to choose. You want something that's fair. And then the ace, you've got 2 aces here. So here's what's happening. It's like you've been in the 9 of Swords, the Nightmare card, and in comes the Ace of Cups. That's like a new cup of love. It could be a lover, but it could be also like you loving on yourself, because it looks like you've been confused and guarded and in a nightmare, right? But I do see a choice coming, and I feel like you're getting clear on what you want, and that's half the battle of manifesting, right? Like, have you ever thought to yourself, like, I want to manifest, and then you're like, what do I want? I have. So this is about your 3rd house of community and communication. So you're getting clear, a win-win forecast. So there's someone coming in, maybe wants to collaborate with you about something. This person is basically being sent by spirit, and they are a spirit friend, a soul friend, to help you with whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is you're creating. Like, this could be an empress coming in, someone who's got the knack to manifest, or it could be you, like finding the energy. Once this person comes in and says, hey, you want to collab, right? This could be somebody that you already know, coming in and saying like, hey, you want to work together? You're feeling a little fear about it, like you're not quite sure. This could be a love offer. I feel like the reason that you're not sure about it is because you're doing pretty good on your own. And, I don't know, but some of you could be traveling, or even getting ready to travel, or this person coming in, part of the deal, whatever they're doing, is about travel, right? There could be something here about a mom, like maybe there's some kind of problem with a mother and a child. I think that's changing. I think there's an apology coming in, and that's just for whoever that resonates for. A personal issue reaches resolution. It's something you've been healing up from. It's something in your family. 10 of Cups. Suddenly coming in fair, and there's like maybe, I don't know, like, this looks like a child. Remember before I said like there could be a mom? Now there's a child. I feel like there's something. I feel like there's some kind of beautiful healing coming between a mother and a child. Yeah, it's very possible that there was some kind of an argument here, but I kind of feel like, I don't know if it's you or the child, but I feel like someone's getting kind of a new perspective on the deal. I do see someone like speaking their truth here as well, saying what's fair, what's not fair. So I feel like for some of you there's a very big conversation between a mother and a child. And I feel like things are changing between that, in that dynamic. Tell me some advice for Sagittarius. What's the advice for Sag? Okay. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Okay, so there was something here that was a heartbreaking situation, and you've been kind of like, maybe not doing anything, Sag. Maybe you're just healing up. You're not quite over it. But what I see is a bunch of growth here. Like, I'll show you why. Because you've got this beautiful Knight of Wands, right? Who's finding joy. She's finding her passion. She's finding what makes her happy. And I think it's while she's in the healing thing. Because look at what she's like. She's sleeping. She's having dreams about who she truly is, about what lights her up, about what makes her happy, what lights her soul up. There's growth. She goes from a knight to a queen. She's learning like what she has in the palm of her hand. And then there's the Empress. You have the Empress twice here. So pretty strong mom vibes. And if this is about the mom and the child, that's changing. It's healing, it's better. So I do see like there's some kind of a talk between these two people. Like, it looks like a child and a mother. I also feel like there's a message of like someone coming in wanting to work with you or showing you something new about yourself. It could be about your, like your, you know, wand power, your fire energy. We all have it. It's like, I don't know, magic. It's is manifesting, right? Okay, so we got Aquarius next here, and I'm at 1:30. Okay, Sagittarius. Capricorn is next. I thought it was Capricorn. This super moon lights up your second house of money, possessions, and stability. So that's going to be your focus. You're already a sign that's not afraid of hard work. So this moon reminds you or shows you what you can do to achieve more financial abundance. So you're either coming into money or looking at ways you can expand your finances right now. And remember, this is an innovative Aquarius moon as well, so don't be afraid to think outside of the box. Okay. Second house of money, Capricorn. Seems fitting, huh? Father of the zodiac, the Capricorn sign. Alright. Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much. Help me give a good, clear, accurate reading for a Capricorn spirit for the full moon that is happening today. It's like another hour away for here when it peaks at its biggest, when it's actually all the way full. I think it's at 2:15 or something. A win-win outcome is forecast. Take time to breathe out. The energy is gaining momentum. Right on. So you're all working on about money and finances. So let's look and see with the tarot what that is all about. Win-win. What are they winning here? This is a Libra. We've got Libra on the table so far as like cards showing themselves. A win-win forecast. Okay. It's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for your wishes to come true, right? Yeah, everything's changing right now. Everything is changing right now. You're doing what's best for you here, and I feel like you're getting like downloads about like what this great idea for money is. You know what I mean? Like, so take a notebook to bed with you and take notes of any kind of messages you get from your dreams, you know, because these are money messages. So take time to breathe out. This could mean like something really cool is happening and you're like, you know. Temperance, the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, oh my God, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's gonna happen fast. It's like you're just going right into this new path as a page. Like, you know, maybe it's doing something, maybe it's a new thing that you've never done before, but you're ending up as the Queen of Pentacles. So, knowing your value, things are changing, it happens very fast. So I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't hold your breath, read all the way through this. It's really happening. It's not a dream, it's really, really happening. Your wishes are coming true. This is beautiful. So let's see, the energy is gaining momentum. Let's clarify that for Capricorn. Okay, so it starts as a passionate idea. It seems like it's slow going. It starts out with a passionate idea, but it ends up being something that you truly love. King of Cups is here. So it's something that you truly love, and it seems like it's moving slow during the planning stages. I feel like there could be some kind of love attached to this as well. I know it was talking about money here, but the Lovers is here. as well as the Six of Pentacles, so, and the Three of Swords. So I feel like there's a choice here. You could be having three people coming in too. Like you've got a Knight of Wands, a King of Cups, and a Knight of Pentacles. And you have to make a choice, you know, and it breaks your heart. But I think one of them is really well suited for you, as the Lovers is here. And it's an equal give and take relationship. So I feel like it's not just about pentacles, it's also about love. But there's one that's just about passion. Tell me who the lover is for Capricorn. Tell me who the lover is. Could be an Aquarius. It could be somebody that makes you sad, you know, or has made you sad in the past. Like you're worried about it, but you're hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Because, I mean, you feel like they're your wish fulfillment. And you're just thinking like, if I just give this a little bit of time, it'll all work out great. Well, the card at the top says there's, the energy is gaining momentum, right? So, I do feel like there's a choice here. There's someone coming in making an apology with the Six of Cups. So I feel like Six of Cups energy is, it's about an apology in this card for sure. It could be about a child and a parent. It could be about an old lover that you knew a long time ago. But I feel like they're kind of trying to bring in justice for it. You know, they're like, I gotta make this right. And they do. And it's up to you what to do. They hurt you before. So that's what I see. I feel like your money is great. And Spirit is definitely, I mean, something's transforming in your life. Because you're having this epiphany and it's taking you to this whole new place. So, I mean, you're at this place of Queen of Pentacles. Like, Queen of Pentacles is pretty like, she knows her value. And she's not settling, you know. So I feel like, honestly, I don't know. When this person comes in, I don't know what you're going to do. And I don't think it matters. Like, you get to choose. Like, I think it's different for everybody. What you want to do with that person. Like, accept the apology and move on, maybe. Or just try it again. Like, that's always the end answer, right? What do you want? What is best for you? And it's up to each one of us. Like, did we learn a lesson from it? Do we need to go down that trip path again? Or are we ready for a change, you know? Let's see. Alright, Aquarius is next. Let's see what the internet has. It says it's in your first house, Aquarius, of self and identity. You can consider this your full moon. It's time to shine. This is your chance to be great. It's a chance to celebrate any completions or endings you're experiencing. Whether it's a literal project or more inner self-development, ask yourself, what is coming to a close, and celebrate it. The world needs Aquarius's light, so it's time for them to let their light shine bright. I love that. It's your first house. Big changes in you. Okay, so let's get some messages for Aqua. It's their moon, Spirit. Let's get a really beautiful reading for Aquarius. It's their moon. Let's see. Tell me what's happening in their house of self. What's happening in their house of self this month with this new full moon? The energy is gaining momentum. Your dreams need a practical plan, and surrender to the divine. So this is about, I mean, the things you want. Win-win forecast at the bottom of the deck, kind of telling me like, it's win-win no matter what you do. This is all about you. It's about your house itself. So let's ask, what's the energy gaining momentum about for Aquarius spirit? What's the energy gaining momentum about for Aquarius for the new moon? Okay, so it could be about friendships. Three of Cups is here. It could be about a boss, or about money, or about trying to be stable. It could be about a love offer. And letting something go. 5 of Cups. So maybe you've been trying to let go of love. A certain love, right? It's a Knight of Cups, so it could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But I kind of feel like there's something going on with your money, too. Like I feel like there's someone here that's helping you or will help you. And it's like a stable energy, right? It could be about like some kind of cool idea you have. Ace of Wands. I kind of feel like your money's kind of changing. It's because of the idea. Like whatever the burning idea is from spirit, like I don't know, you could just be doodling around. I don't really know what you're doing, but it's a good freaking idea, and I feel like you're going to be, you know, successful and maybe like popular or famous or something. I also see you really loving your life right here, because of the new idea. Like, so this passionate new beginning brings success, and it brings you freedom, and it sets you on a new path, and it was meant to be, you know. It was. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry you guys, I got my light, you know the ring light I had? It's like, it burnt out, so I have this lamp now. I know it's like, it's kind of shitty, huh? I should just buy a new ring light, I guess. But anyway, I feel like you're going down a new path, and it's really going to be successful. The Wheel of Fortune is here, so it's an opportunity. You know, it's an opportunity. You get to decide whether you want to take the opportunity, the third eye, great idea, and run with it, because I feel like it brings you success, money, and freedom. Or whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, but the wheel is here saying like they're giving you some kind of really new, cool opportunity. Your dreams need a practical plan is the second card, so let's clarify that. That's a Taurus card. So that's earth energy. It's also like Empress energy as well. So your dreams need a practical plan. So the first thing coming out is equal give and take, 6 of Pentacles. So it's a fair, I mean, this is what you want. Like, that's what your dream is to have something that's fair. On, you know, 2 people working together and no one taking more than the other. So that looks like that's what you have in mind. Oh, 2 of Cups, yeah. So a soul friend, somebody you've known. Maybe you've been waiting for this soul friend. This soul friend could have been like an in and out energy, I don't know. And it ended. Okay. So it's talking about some kind of a love situation here, I think. Something that ended and it changed you, you know? I feel like maybe this has kind of kept you in some sort of stuck energy for a while, looking at things from other perspectives, that kind of thing. But I mean, I do feel like the Empress is here, so I don't know. This could mean a, you know, pregnancy, but I kind of feel like it's about, you know, giving birth to that new idea that you have, that Ace of Wands, that epiphany idea. I don't know what you're creating, but I think it brings out the Empress energy in you, you know. Like instead of feeling some type of way, confused or like sad or anything like that, you're actually honestly seeing like how much power you have in the Empress energy, you know, with whatever you're creating. I think you're creating something that has the ability to completely change your life. And so here comes the King of Swords. This is like making a logical decision. It's like constantly talking to Spirit and saying like, hey, what's next, right? What's the best plan of action? And that's what it's saying. Your dreams need a practical plan. So I feel like what you want is like, I feel like you want to be stable and solid in a relationship and on your own. And so I feel like you're talking to Spirit, like, what can I do? And it's about my work, you know, like, what can I do? And Spirit's like, just be you, boo. This is the Queen of Wands. And remember your idea, this ace that makes you famous and free and all that, it's a wand. So you're definitely working with the fire energy here. You've got the Knight, you've got the 8, you've got the Queen, you've got the Page. Like it's a pretty fiery, cool energy, right? Surrender to the divine. Wow. Because this is what they're giving you. So they're just like, let go of control here and just listen to us. We'll show you your strength. We'll show you your power. We'll show you how abundant you are. 10 of Pentacles, Sun. So just surrender the outcome, because Spirit's got something really cool planned for you, is what I feel like. This is your first house of self. I feel like you're really getting confident with this moon. I feel like you can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel here, and that maybe like with or without a partner, you can get that 10 of Pentacles, which is a stable, happy home with everything that you need. And I just feel like it's coming. I feel like it's something you've been worried about for a while, and Spirit is saying like, just surrender it, please. I mean, that's what the card literally says, surrender to the divine. And what it's clarifying is all of these things. As soon as you surrender the pain, the anguish, the worry, the sadness, the confusion, I mean, and you're like, okay, I don't know what to do next, Spirit. You know, and Spirit's like, thank you. Now we're going to show you how strong you are. Now we're going to show you how powerful you are. And now we're going to show you what it feels like to have 10 of Pentacles. And that's kind of what I see happening for you. There's another wand person down here. So definitely a lot of passion going on, a passion project, creation, and it's leading to complete stability. I think that's a pretty good reading, Aquarius. And now we have Pisces, our final sign. Let's see, 148, 51. I don't know who's on here with me. Is there anyone on here with me? Let me see. Dan, Free Will. Is that it? Alright, so Pisces. Oops. Need to open up this other box. Alright, Pisces. This is a particularly mystical moon for you. It lands in your 12th house of endings and subconscious. According to Quinn, which is who wrote this, you may even have some intuitive and powerful dreams under these moonbeams. You're already a big dreamer, and your dreams will be speaking to you even more right now. So it's easy to listen to the messages coming into your subconscious and see what it wants you to know. Okay. 12th house of endings and subconscious. That's a deep place, the subconscious, right? I always think of it when I see the moon card on that one, in that one deck. I know it's the moon, but it reminds me of that deep, watery, unknown place of the subconscious, right? Okay, spirits, angels, guides, we're talking to Pisces now. Let's see about this 12th house moon for Pisces that's in Aquarius. How is it affecting them? Let me see what they can expect. Okay. There's a new romantic cycle. You're the only one that got that. Confidence is your key. And then don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So you might be dragging your feet about moving forward somehow. We've got a Leo and a Libra on the table so far, so I don't know if you're dealing with somebody like that or not. Tell me about the new romantic cycle beginning for Pisces spirit. What's the new romantic cycle beginning for Pisces? So the first card is the World card. So it's like you're stepping into a brand new timeline here with this moon. I feel like you've transmuted some pretty heavy energy here. You know, had a really big transformation within yourself, right? Because you're going from the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. So you're going from feeling like you're in a nightmare of a life into Nine of Pentacles, like the dream life, the, you know, money growing on trees, spirit leading the way, providing everything you need, you know, and that's what's transformed, and it's saying like, so you've done a lot of work here. There's a lot of stuff ending, like what's ending is the Nine of Swords, the nightmare, the self-doubt, right? It's all changing and it's being replaced with success, Six of Wands. So you could be, I don't know. Tell me where they're going with the Six of Wands. Okay, so, well, I think you're starting to like analyze your situation. You're surrendering to spirit. Like you've got such a great, like you're walking through this new portal of endings and new beginnings, and you are immediately surrendering. You're saying like, I don't know what the new life is, spirit. I'll follow you. I trust you. You show me. You show me what to put my energy in. You know, I trust you, and so it is. You know, I feel like, oh, 10 of Pentacles. So there's a new person coming in, and it could be a message. Tell me, don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, 7 of Cups. So maybe in the past, you know, you've been with people who made you an option. You know, like they had more than one person, or maybe they just confused you. Spirit is saying like, just jump. Just jump, don't pay attention to what happened in the past. We have a brand new road. Remember, we came in. So, you've got this 5 of Cups here. So it's like, Spirit is saying like, don't let your past hold you back. Just jump. And then the 5 of Cups saying, you know, like, you've got to kind of let go of something from the past. Something that hurt you, or something you lost, in order for something brand new to come. So, you might look into your South Node, because that's what this moon card is talking about, is the South Node of the moon. Don't let your past hold you back. And they did just change. So you might want to look and see where that's at for you and what that means for you, because it's talking about it here. But I feel like you're trying to consider your options. You are trying to let something go, and something new's coming in, and it's good. It's the 4 of Wands. Like, it's this happy, stable relationship. It's a happy, stable family, right? But I feel like there's this new coming in, but like there is kind of some stuff from the past, like stopping you from actually taking the plunge, you know, walking toward it, like trust me, spirit. Okay, so tell me about confidence. So maybe you have low confidence right now, or maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Tell me what this is talking about. It could be like making a decision, right? Two of Wands. It's making a decision. You know, really, you can go anywhere you want. Where do you want to go, right? Well, I feel like you've been kind of in a dark place in the past. I feel like you have a whole new perspective on it now with the Hangman card. Maybe even some new enlightenment. You've been in the Hermit. You've really been working on yourself. And tell me more. So here you are, understanding the fact that sometimes, like when you're doing this, sometimes it's best just to take your heart out of the situation, like your emotions, you know? Like you're making a decision without the emotions because you're more clear-headed, you're more logical. That's what the Queen of Swords is. She's logical. She's just like, she takes her emotions out and she's like, you know what? You know, this person that made me an option in the past, even though I'm kind of hanging on and having a hard time letting go of it, they're not serving me. Like, they're not like helping me grow. They're not providing any kind of stability. Like, I think I need to like cut that shit loose. And you know, again, here's the High Priestess. Like, look at what's in this pile. Confidence is your key to a success. And do you know how they're telling me you're going to get it? By tapping in all 3 times. Like the Hermit, the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. That's all talking about your higher self. So, and looking at it from the perspectives of that. Like, so you can make a logical decision, you know? And I think part of it is to be, you know, leading with love, walking into every situation with love. Well, we're on Pisces, right? So that's you. Like, you are the King of Cups. So you're cutting out anything that doesn't allow you to be your authentic self, I feel like. And you're just looking for justice. That's another Libra card. So maybe you guys are dealing with a Libra. But, yeah, I feel like there's been a lot of, like, downtime for you, like emotional stuff. And I feel like it's time, kind of, for you to, like, step into your power. Like, look what's at the bottom of the deck. Like, we got the 2 most powerful dudes. Look at them, the Emperor and the King of Wands, you know, basically the very same energy, right? Because that's why it's saying confidence is your key, because these 2 dudes, I mean, there's nothing more confident in the world than these 2 dudes. So, like, it's kind of important for you to, like, grab that energy of the fire energy, you know, so you kind of take this path up to the light, you know, because that's where you are. That's where things are fair. That's where, how you lead with love. And I think it's seeing the fairness, seeing, like, why things happen, seeing how, you know, like all this pain over, I'm seeing pain, and I'm feeling like, what does pain usually do for us? Like, well, we usually end up in this hermit mode or the hangman, and things stagnant for a while, right? But not for long. I mean, like, they enlighten us in those spaces, and I feel like they're kind of showing you the way. Like, this is the way to the higher growth, you know. So that's what I am seeing for you, Pisces. I hope that made sense. That was a kind of a good reading, huh? Endings and subconscious. Confidence is your key. So there's endings, but there's also brand new beginnings happening for you. Hi! Hi, Erica. How's it going? Nice to see you. I think I just finished all of the signs for the astrology and the moon. And I know I didn't do the rest of August readings, but I will. But I just was thinking, like, today's August 1st, and it's also the full moon, super moon, even in Aquarius. And I thought, man, I can't just not do a reading on that. So I hope everybody enjoyed the reading, and I want to just thank you all for being here, and know that I love you, and I'm just thanking you for your support. I feel you all the time, and I'm glad you're here. Yeah, today's a pretty good day. I've been kind of sick. When I went to that fair in Bozeman, it was so hot, you know, and I came home and I've just been sick, and I don't know if it was too much heat or something, you know, but it was pretty hard. But I'm feeling a little better. I'm doing a little bit of stuff. Had the grandkids a couple of times, so that's been kind of nice. But yeah, so that's about it. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.